So the desired effect here is to have the water meandering down, spring fed out behind the rhododendron, making its way cascading through a section of pools, before then disappearing underneath the patio. So it truly does give you the illusion that the water continues to flow underneath the patio and towards the house.
So what town are you taking me to for lunch?
So we're in Anstruther, which is a little fishing village. We'll go take for a portion of fish and chips.
I love it. Now that's good, buddy. Really good. Maybe I should start a food channel. So I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and it's all about showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle, including over here in Scotland with Mikey. And how long ago did you build this? What did we build out here?
So we built this pondless waterfall. It was about 12 foot long. I would say it was about a year ago now.
Okay, all right, let's go check out another beautiful aquascape ecosystem water feature. St. Andrews?
We are. We're in St. Andrews.
The world famous golf course.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, hello. I'm the pond guy.
All right.
Wow, this is a beautiful garden. So what was here before, June?
It was very uneven surfaces. There's a run from one side of the garden to the other, and it just didn't work well for us. So this has given us a focus for everything around it.
And a reason to come out here with that beautiful sound.
Yeah.
So what we have here is an underground reservoir, which is roughly 450 litres, which is more than enough for the flow rates that we're using on this. We don't want to create too much noise, especially with the close proximity between the seating area and the water feature itself. The sound you get off it is really tranquil. As you go further up, the sound carries more, there's more flow. As it makes its way down to this section, you've got that kind of sheeting effect, which gives you a really nice noise. So we created this underground rainwater harvesting system to collect any rainwater that does fall into this patio space, so it is auto top up. We then carried the stream on through the hillside. Initially when we first came in, none of this was here. We've done all the stonework with the walls, the water feature and all the paving. So the desired effect here is to have the water meandering down, spring fed out behind the rhododendron, making its way cascading through a section of pools, before then disappearing underneath the patio. So it truly does give you the illusion that the water continues to flow underneath the patio and towards the house.
Derek, do we want to talk about the tomatoes first, or the beautiful?
In the season, really, but yeah, I've had a lot of tomatoes.
That's a really nice greenhouse, buddy.
Yeah, I like to grow all the heritage types, so I've got about 8 different varieties in there. It's been great. Our freezer is full of tomato sauce, you wouldn't believe.
That's awesome.
But, you know, it's great. I've probably not got many more.
So you guys are gardeners?
Well, we are now, actually. I mean, before we were weeders.
Yeah,
I mean...
weeders. He said, before we were weeders. I got that one.
Michael's probably too polite to say, but, you know, the fountain's great, the waterfall's great, but actually, it sets the whole thing off. And before, all we were doing was weeding, because we had this couch grass, it was horrible. And it went from the grass to the garden and back again. It was just impossible. So we've got a framework now. It's not just the water feature, but the whole thing gets set off. And this is just amazing. We can't bring anyone to the house, but they comment on this. It's just amazing.
Well, what's amazing is you have a spectacular garden, but water is life.
It is. And the fact that, you know, you can't see the other end from a lot of the places. In fact, you can't see either end from a lot of the places, and it looks almost as if there's a burn going under the house.
Right.
You
don't know where it ends, you don't know where it begins.
Exactly.
It's a mystery.
And I don't know if you're familiar with the term burn, but...
Burn.
Yeah. Burn, yeah. Stream. Scottish word for stream.
Okay. How do you spell it?
B-U-R-N.
Burn.
Burn.
Okay.
You've learned a new one.
I've just learned a new one. Thank you. you.
The famous one is the Swilkenburn, which is on the golf course. I don't know if you're a golfer, but
we drove by the golf course.
we've got a golf course.
Yes. Can I see the tomatoes?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
We grow herbs.
Yes.
This is I don't know if do you have kale? And
Yes.
So we grew kale. It's been a little bit cabbage. We'll get it covered next year. This was a fig that we had in the greenhouse. It was taken over the greenhouse, so we're going to grow it outside. We've got one fig on it, but that'll be great in a couple of years. And some currants. So it's good fun. But the tomatoes have been great this year. These are called banana legs, so
wow.
They're great. These actually are an American variety. They're called Cherokee green. So
Yeah.
actually, that's almost right. So it
yeah.
never takes a colour on. These are the sweetest tomatoes.
And grapes.
And grapes, yeah. These ones, yeah. Take one. They're fantastic. Nice and sweet.
Excellent.
Get that time of year.
Yeah.
These are black opal. These are Fuji pink. Again, they're really solid, meaty tomato. And these are just the sort of remnants. But these would be beefsteak.
Yep.
And they're called black crim.
Well, what is this?
That is a passion flower. So
That is awesome.
yeah. So this flowers all summer long from about May till.
So this is your therapy out here.
It is, yeah. Jalapenos, Scotch bonnet if you like something spicy.
Yeah.
And these are called shimmer. They never take on a fully red colour. They're just amazing.
Well, this is a beautiful greenhouse, that is for sure.
Thank you. These are nice if you want to try one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's soft. So good.
Yum.
So we confit these, so we just slow roast them in olive oil for 2 hours and
Yum. Oh, you did all the pavement?
yeah.
So you really cleaned everything up. That's right. You know, your wife was saying this used to be deck wood.
It was a decking and it was old decking. It was really past its best. So the whole thing, and that, for us, that's the pleasure of the garden, is that everything ties in.
Yeah.
And you know the step. I've done it with an artistic bone in my body. I would have had that straight up like a staircase.
No straight lines in nature.
There's no, you know, it's dead right. There's no straight lines in nature, and so you know we love that. Another little bit that we love. Sorry, I'm gushing a bit, but we had this little tree. My youngest, who's getting married, had taken off the beach when he was like 5, and he wouldn't let go. So it's about 21 years old, and that just got incorporated into the whole thing. It's great.
How cool is that? I mean, he's got a beautiful garden. He said this tied everything together, and I love the fact that Mikey did all of the hardscaping here as well. So for me to know how much of an impact our water features are having, I love to say, a water feature turns a house into a home. It will change an environment like nothing else. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle wherever you live in the world and finding a certified aquascape contractor that's been trained in how to install the aquascape system in 20 steps and work with Mother Nature and not against her and keep it simple, stupid, then check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.